Section 1. The Heart of a Nation Understanding Article 1. Article 1 of the 1987 Philippine Constitution is not just a bunch of legal words. It's a foundational piece of our national identity. A declaration of who we are and what we stand for. It's the heart of our nation. It encapsulates the essence of our sovereignty and our collective spirit as Filipinos. It tells us what makes up our country, our home. From the northernmost islands of Batanes to the southernmost tip of Mindanao, it defines the geographical boundaries that we call our own. This article defines the national territory of the Philippines. It includes not just the land, but also the waters, the airspace, and the seabed. It's a comprehensive definition that ensures every inch of our territory is accounted for. It's important for all Filipinos, not just law students, to understand what this means. Knowing our national territory helps us appreciate the full scope of our country's resources and the diversity of our people. It's about our identity as a nation. Imagine a house. You can't build a house without knowing where its boundaries are. The same principle applies to a country. You can't build a house without knowing where its boundaries are. The same goes for a country. Without clear boundaries, we wouldn't know where our responsibilities begin and end. The same goes for a country. Article 1 tells us where our country begins and ends. It's a crucial piece of information for governance, security, and national pride. Article 1 tells us where our country begins and ends. It defines the scope of our national jurisdiction and the extent of our sovereignty. It defines what we need to protect and defend. Our land, our waters, and our airspace are all part of our national territory, and it's our duty to safeguard them. Understanding Article 1 is about understanding our rights and responsibilities as Filipinos. It's about knowing the full extent of our national territory and appreciating the richness of our heritage. It's a reminder of what we need to protect and cherish for future generations. Section 2. Defining the terms national territory, sovereignty, and archipelago. These three terms are fundamental to understanding the geographical and political landscape of the Philippines. Before we dive into Article 1, let's define some important terms. Understanding these concepts will help us grasp the broader implications of our national policies and international relations. The first is national territory. This term encompasses all the land, waters, and airspace that belong to the Philippines. This simply means all the land, waters, and airspace that belong to the Philippines. It includes not just the main islands but also the smaller islets and the surrounding waters. It's everything within our borders. This definition is crucial for asserting our rights and responsibilities over these areas. The second term is sovereignty. Sovereignty means the Philippines has the absolute power to govern itself without any external interference. This means the Philippines has the absolute power to govern itself. We have the authority to make our own laws, enforce them, and ensure that they are followed within our territory. We make our own laws and decisions within our territory. This autonomy is a cornerstone of our national identity and independence. No other country can tell us what to do. Finally, we have archipelago. An archipelago is a group of islands surrounded by water, and this term is particularly significant for the Philippines. This refers to a group of islands surrounded by water. The Philippines is an archipelago, which means it consists of many islands, each contributing to the nation's diversity and richness. The Philippines is an archipelago of over 7,000 islands. This vast number of islands affects everything from our culture to our economy and even our political landscape. This is important because it affects how we define our territorial waters. The maritime boundaries are crucial for our fishing rights, natural resources, and national security. Section 3. Land, Water, and Sky, the components of Philippine territory. The Philippines, an archipelago of over 7,000 islands, is a nation rich in natural beauty and resources. But what exactly constitutes our national territory? Let's delve into the components that make up the Philippine territory. Article 1 of our Constitution clearly states the components of our national territory. This legal framework is essential as it defines the scope of our sovereignty and jurisdiction. First, it includes all the islands and waters within the Philippine archipelago. This means every single island, no matter how small, is part of our national territory. This includes the land itself, the mountains, the valleys, and everything in between. From the highest peaks to the lowest valleys, every inch of land is part of our national territory. Second, it includes our territorial sea. The waters surrounding our islands are just as important as the land itself. This is the body of water that extends 12 nautical miles from our baselines. Within this area, we have exclusive rights to explore and utilize marine resources. We have the right to fish and explore resources within this area. This is crucial for our economy, especially for our fishing industry. It's like an extension of our land. The sea is a vital part of our territory, providing food, livelihood, and opportunities for trade and transportation. Third, our national territory extends to the air above our land and waters. This is our airspace. The skies above our nation are also under our jurisdiction. Only aircraft with our permission can fly in our airspace. This control is essential for managing air traffic and ensuring the safety of our skies. This is crucial for our security and defense. By controlling our airspace, we can protect our nation from external threats and ensure the safety of our citizens. Understanding these components helps us appreciate the full extent of our national territory and the importance of safeguarding it. Section 4. Article 1 in action, real-world examples. Let's say a foreign fishing vessel is caught fishing within our 12 nautical mile territorial sea without permission. Article 1 gives us the right to apprehend them. They have violated our sovereign rights. Or imagine a scenario where another country tries to claim one of our islands as their own. Article 1 serves as the legal basis for us to defend our territory and protect our sovereignty. These are just two examples of how Article 1 plays a vital role in our everyday lives. It's the foundation of our national security and economic development. Section 5. A look back at the historical context of Article 1. The definition of our national territory wasn't decided overnight. It's the result of centuries of history. Our ancestors fought hard to defend our islands from colonizers. The 1987 Constitution, including Article 1, is a testament to their struggle. It embodies our victory in claiming our rightful place on the world map. Understanding the historical context gives us a deeper appreciation for the importance of Article 1. Section 6. Law and Order, the impact of Article 1. Article 1 has a huge impact on law and order within our country. It gives our government the power to create and enforce laws within our territory. These laws cover everything from fishing regulations to protecting our environment. For example, our government has laws against illegal mining. These laws are based on our sovereign right to control and utilize the resources within our territory. Article 1 gives these laws weight and authority. Section 7. Beyond Borders, the importance of international law. While Article 1 defines our territory, it doesn't mean we exist in isolation. We are part of a global community. International law, like the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea, also helps clarify maritime boundaries. Understanding UNCLOS is important because it complements Article 1. It provides a framework for resolving disputes with neighboring countries. It emphasizes that we must assert our rights peacefully and through dialogue. Section 8. Protecting what's ours, safeguarding the Philippine territory. Protecting our national territory is not just the responsibility of our armed forces. It's everyone's duty. We can all do our part by being informed citizens. We should be aware of our country's territorial boundaries and the issues that threaten them. We should support our government's efforts to protect our sovereignty. Remember, a nation is only as strong as its people's resolve to defend it. Section 9. Knowing our nation, the value of understanding. Article 1. Understanding Article 1 is not just about memorizing legal terms, it's about understanding our identity as Filipinos. It's about knowing our place in the world. When we know our nation's territory, we appreciate its value. We become more responsible citizens. We stand proud as Filipinos, knowing our rights and ready to defend our beloved country.